It's not here. Brady, go to unmute that mic, man. Let's have a conversation. I got to catch up on the donos. Sid, thank you so much for the $100 super chat over on YouTube. Sid says, hi, guys. Hope everybody's having an okay week. My MAGA dad's said his first ever negative thing about Trump today. Let's go. Dude, the tides are turning, Sid. Progressivism is winning. LFG. W, Sid, for the $100 super chat, as well as Dust. Thank you for the $50 super chat over on YouTube. Saying, can you drop the chart you use so I can knock some sense into some nincompoops I call my friends? Go to Google. Type investment into American manufacturing, FRED. It will be the first link that pops up. Thank you for the $50, Dust, as well as Tress Des with the $25, October's with a 10, and Chris with a 10. I appreciate you guys so much for the love. What's going on, Brady? You MAGA?
Yes, sir.
Great. Before we hop into a conversation, also got to thank, oh my God, Joe with $100 on Venmo. Let's get 1,000 Joe W's. Joe says, you're the best master debater I've ever seen. Yo, let's fucking go, Joe. The best master debater. Put that on a shirt. Put that in my bio. LFG. Appreciate you for the love. Hell yeah. As well as thank you, Michael, for the $25 on Venmo. Michael says, happy Pride to the LGBTQ plus community. Shout out to our trans members. Without them, there would be no Pride. Fuck Donald Trump. Keep debating, educating, and correcting misinformation. Indeed. Happy fucking Pride, Michael, and thank you for the $25 donation. And same thing to Steven, saying he was a really good convo man with the $20 on Venmo. Yeah, no, man, that's probably the best conversation I've had on live in a couple weeks or even like a couple months, not gonna lie. Dude was significantly more intelligent than most people we have up here. I appreciate you for the $20, Steven. Brady, take it away. Tell us why you support Trump.
So I support Trump for many reasons, economic reasons, the way he handled with Roe v. Wade, and many other reasons. The main reason that I requested to join was I was listening to the conversation with you, and I believe her name was Hope, talking about the correlation to people's feelings about pulling the plug on brain dead people and people being aborted.
Right. Yo, big facts. Yo, real quick, let's show that graph. Hell yeah. If your moral principle is that ending life is murder, if your moral principle is that killing a human is murder, guess what? That would imply that abortion is murder, but so is pulling the plug on a brain dead patient. Yeah, that is a fact. Go ahead.
Yep. So I would say that my reason for being against abortion is totally different than what her reason is. It has nothing to do with religion or I guess it is somewhat a moral standpoint, but it's different. So my problem with abortion is that this is a fetus with an unborn life or that has not been born, has had no chance to live its life, and a chance at life is better than no life. Now, of course, the brain dead person is another living person with its own unique DNA. My difference here is number one, you used a statistic that was false. You said that there was millions of people dying every day because they were every year because they were brain dead.
Like on the global stage, like millions of brain dead patients get their plug pulled on like the global stage. Yes.
Well, America is one of the most medically advanced countries in the globe, and we only have 15 to 20,000 people die due to being brain dead every year. How many of those?
Yeah, so if there's we have 300 million people here too, like 20K people that have their plug pulled. I feel like this is just my feelings talking. If you did an evaluation of like every country on earth, because we only have 20K here, it could fall below 1 million. That was just a total guess of mine.
Yeah. So my thing is that why is the
wait. You haven't given wait. Stop. You haven't given us your stance on abortion yet.
Yeah. So I'm against abortion. Okay, in almost all respectives.
Oh. Even rape?
I said almost all, not in the case of rape and not in case of the life of the mother.
Okay. Why are you against all the other abortions?
Mainly because I feel like a chance at life is better than no life. No matter what the person's possible upbringing is going to be, what the financial situation of the parents are going to be, I think that this person should have an opportunity to live and grow just like everyone.
Wait. Are you against the use of Plan B, IUDs, birth control, and condoms, and even like other methods such as pull-out because the chance at life is better than no life?
No, that's different. Life starts at fertilization. Life doesn't start when I ejaculate.
Wait. So then a fetus wouldn't have a chance at life because it'd already be alive.
Absolutely, I do agree. Why are we stopping that life of that fetus within weeks of it beginning? Why don't we give it?
Yeah, so for sure. So you just asked the question basically of why do women get abortions? Well, I mean, there's plenty of reasons that women can possess to get an abortion, but at the end of the day, I don't think that a woman needs a reason to get an abortion. That's like saying that I need a reason to paint a rock or climb a tree, right?
Okay, so no, so would you need a reason to pull the plug on a brain dead patient, or should you just be able to do it?
I don't really think that the family needs a reason. They can just kind of do it.
Okay, and do you feel like that is okay?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
So what if it's an 8-year-old kid? They've been pronounced brain dead.
Right.
It's been one day, and there's in some cases, brain dead doesn't mean it's going to last forever and ever and ever.
Yes, it does.
It does not.
Yeah, the definition of brain death is the irreversible cessation of all cognitive function.
Then I'm mistaken. My problem is that why do you feel like it is okay for a mother to just decide, I don't want to have this child, I'm going to end its life?
Yeah, for sure. Because there's not a trait or a group of traits. There's not anything about a fetus that I could identify as being morally valuable. Mm-hmm. So that's why I think it's okay. Can you identify what it is about the fetus that should make it morally valuable?
That it is a life.
Oh, are you vegan?
How does that correlate to a human? How do you eat beef?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so
well, I'll tell you how that correlates because you said,
how does the steak on my plate correlate to a child who's going to be born in less than 9 months and live its own life and possibly go on years and years?
Great question with a great answer. I asked you to identify the trait of the fetus that's morally valuable, and you said it's because the fetus is alive. Okay, so if the trait of the fetus in which you think is morally valuable is just the fact that it's alive, okay, so are cows, chickens, and pigs. So obviously that's not the trait. So what is it?
I believe that as humans, the apex predator, our lives are more valuable than any other being on the planet, including dogs, cats, whatever you want to throw in there, cows, chickens. And the reason is because we are more capable than any other animal on the planet. Have you ever seen it?
I'm not going to debate you on veganism, but if you were debating a vegan right now, they would critique your argument by saying, well, if Kryptonians were real and Kryptonians came to Earth, would it be okay for Kryptonians to kill and eat humans since they would be the apex predator, most capable species alive?
I can't tell you why they wouldn't. Just like we do to any other animal.
Bruh, so like Superman was real and just like killed your children and kidnapped your wife, that'd be fine because he's the apex predator?
He's also a human.
No, he's not. If you want to say accurate with the lore, he's not human, he's Kryptonian.
All right. Well,
but listen, I'm not going to debate. Okay, yeah, I just absolutely gagged you in your argument against veganism. But I'm not a vegan. I'm not going to play devil's advocate. Let's stay on topic with abortion.
Okay. So where do you draw the line with abortion? Do you think any abortion is okay, just like it's been done in the past?
Yeah, honestly, I think it's okay to abort your kids up to 5 years old.
I know that's real, or at least I hope it is.
20 weeks. But I'm sorry, man. Although I answer your question, I'll tell you that I draw my line at 20 weeks. You must have done it unintentionally. You sound like a nice guy. We're having a good faith convo here, so you probably did it unintentionally. But I did ask you a question earlier that you've dodged. The question was, what trait of the fetus is morally valuable?
I didn't dodge it. I answered it, and then you
said life, right? Obviously, that was.
And then I answered it again.
Okay. What was your answer the second time around?
So I believe that humans are more valuable than any other creature on the planet, and that is because. And then you brought it up that it was veganism, right?
Oh,
but then your problem.
Wait. So you just okay. What? So basically, what you're saying is that the morally valuable trait of the fetus is the fact that it's a human life, right?
Yes.
Okay. So why is human?
I'm gonna bring the graphic up.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, let me ask you this question: does that make it murder to kill the fetus because it's an innocent human life?
I did not state that. Okay. I don't think that it's murder. I think that it's incorrect to stop the life of the fetus. I didn't say that it's murder or categorized as murder. Okay. I said that I feel like it.
So why is it murder to kill me but not murder to kill a fetus, given that we're both innocent human lives?
I I really don't have an explanation for that.
I mean, that sounds like an issue in your view, right? Because listen. So you're saying that it's murder to kill me, but not murder to kill fetus, and you can't offer any explanatory power to the view. Okay, you just simply feel that way, and then you're going to use those feelings to guide your views, and you're going to use those views to guide the legislation we should have. What's the difference between you doing this and like a random pro-choicer saying it's wrong to kill me, but it's not wrong to kill a fetus? They don't really have any reason, but they use those reasons to guide their feelings, and they use those feelings to guide their views, and they use those views to guide their legislation.
I don't think that there is much of a difference. I do believe that it is a fallacy in my argument. I think that I would like to collect myself and try to put together a better argument and come back another day and talk to you about it.
Brady, 10 out of 10, my man. I hope you have the best day ever, because guess what? 2.5 years ago, I was debating a pro-lifer, and they were able to demonstrate why my argument was shit. And guess what? I said the same thing to them that you're saying to me right now. And I genuinely turned around and I genuinely tried to address that fallacy in my argument. Brady, I couldn't do it. That's why I'm pro-choice. But dude, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Perfect response. You could not have given a better response, man. Seriously, have a great rest of your day.
Alrighty.
Oh, dude. Oh, perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very great. Very great. I mean, just unreal. Unreal. Gotta love it. Somebody in the chat said team lost. Oh my God, who's paying the bots?